There are places on Earth where nature seems to have forgotten its own rules. Vertical mountains, rocks suspended as if by magic, and sheer walls that defy access. On this journey, we explore some of the most extraordinary and mysterious rock formations, where geology has sculpted landscapes that seemingly defy logic. Let's prepare to walk among giants and discover how the patient hand of time can create the impossible. In the heart of Hunan Province, nature has brought to life a world unlike any other. In Zhangjiajie, hundreds of towering rock pillars rise toward the sky like ancient towers sculpted by gods. Some reach heights of 300 meters, surprisingly slender as if they might crumble under their own weight. Their secret lies in erosion, millions of years of rain, wind, and frost slowly wearing away the surrounding rock, leaving only the most resistant fragments standing. It's no coincidence that this ethereal landscape inspired the floating world of Pandora in the film Avatar. Strolling along suspended bridges and park paths, you truly feel as if you're traveling between worlds suspended in air. Across the globe in Yosemite National Park, nature tells a different story of strength and endurance. Here stand two of the planet's most iconic rock formations, Half Dome and El Capitan. Half Dome is a gigantic granite dome, split sharply as if by an invisible blade, its smooth face rising more than 1,400 meters above the valley floor. Nearby, El Capitan towers like a perfect monolith, a vertical wall over 900 meters high that poses one of the greatest challenges for climbers worldwide. These formations didn't appear overnight. They are the result of millennia of geological movements, glaciers carving and polishing the rock, and nature's patient persistence. Standing beneath El Capitan is dizzying, not just because of its height, but for the profound sense of antiquity it conveys, a natural monument forged through unimaginable ages. Deep in the remote Arizona desert lies a masterpiece sculpted by wind: the wave. Not a mountain in the traditional sense, this formation appears to ripple like a fossilized sea under the sun. Layers of red, orange, and golden sandstone create hypnotic patterns that shift with every change in light. This wonder is the outcome of millions of years of erosion and sedimentation, ancient sand dunes turned to stone and then patiently molded into art. Visiting the wave is like stepping into a living painting, where every step reveals new curves and shades. To protect this delicate balance of sand and rock, access is limited to just a few dozen visitors each day. At the southern tip of the American continent, amidst the icy winds and clear skies of Patagonia, stands Mount Fitz Roy. Rising 3,405 meters of granite, Fitz Roy isn't the tallest peak in the Andes, but its striking presence and near-impossible summit have made it legendary. Its vertical walls seem to launch toward the sky, while sudden, unpredictable weather changes make it one of the most feared destinations for mountaineers worldwide. The indigenous Tehuelche people named it Chaltén, meaning smoking mountain, inspired by the clouds that often shroud its summit. Viewed from afar, Fitz Roy stands as a solitary bastion in a land at the edge of the world, a natural sculpture that speaks of Patagonia's untamed power and wild character. On the western shores of Madagascar, nature has crafted a unique labyrinth unlike any other on Earth, the Tsingy de Bemaraha. The term Tsingy is often translated as walking on tiptoes, and a single glance explains why. These dramatic limestone formations, some towering more than 50 meters high, create what looks like a forest of sharp, inaccessible stone blades. Their striking appearance comes from a slow process of chemical erosion, where slightly acidic rainwater has carved the terrain into narrow ridges, towers, and deep canyons over millions of years. Hidden among these fissures, unique species thrive, isolated for millennia in this harsh, extraordinary environment. Walking through the Tsingy feels like exploring an alien landscape, where each step demands caution and every corner tells a story of endurance and adaptation. Among the valleys of Cappadocia, in Turkey, the landscape reveals formations that seem straight out of a fairy tale. The so-called Fairy Chimneys are rock pillars shaped by the long action of wind and water, which over centuries have sculpted surreal and delicate forms. These columns, often formed from soft rock layers, rise against the clear sky, creating an almost dreamlike atmosphere. Walking among these natural monuments, one feels a deep connection to the past, where nature itself seems to have chosen to tell stories of ancient civilizations that took refuge here. In the highlands of Peru, mountains are not just elevations, they are masterpieces crafted by nature's patient hand. Vinicunca, the famous rainbow mountain, is distinguished by bands of color that flow along its slopes in a fascinating play of light and minerals. Layers of clay, mineral oxides, and ancient sediments have painted this mountain in a spectacular palette, ranging from deep red to golden yellow, with striking touches of emerald green and blue. Standing before Vinicunca feels like facing a living canvas, an ancient painting sculpted by time and earth, an invitation to contemplate the extraordinary beauty born from natural rhythms that have unfolded over countless millennia. On the west coast of Iceland, amidst rugged and ethereal landscapes, rises Kirkjufell. Its pointed silhouette cuts a striking figure against the often menacing sky, creating a dramatic contrast with its surroundings where light and shadow intertwine in almost unreal scenes. Kirkjufell is more than a destination for nature lovers and photographers. It stands as a symbol of Iceland's quiet strength and timeless mystery, embodying the magical essence of this northern landscape. In Northern Ireland, along a coast battered by ocean waves, lies the Giant's Causeway, a natural mosaic of basalt columns arranged like pieces of an ancient puzzle. Formed by volcanic eruptions and the slow cooling of lava, these perfect hexagonal structures appear as if carefully placed by invisible hands. Visiting the Giant's Causeway means stepping into a place where myth and science merge into a silent narrative, inviting reflection on the power of time, the elements, and nature's mathematical precision. After journeying through these remarkable landscapes, we realize how nature defies every expectation and logic. From the suspended rock pillars of Zhangjiajie to the undulating forms of the wave, from the grandeur of Dome and El Capitan to the Fairy Chimneys of Cappadocia and the vibrant palette of Rainbow Mountain, each corner of our planet tells a story written by time and the elements across millennia. These sites, shaped with infinite patience and power, invite us to pause, reflect, and rediscover the value of the unexpected in our natural world. We hope this journey has sparked your curiosity and allowed you to feel, if only for a moment, the profound beauty inherent in every mountain and stone formation. If you enjoyed this exploration, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more stories from the planet's most fascinating places. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.